What is religion's place in international relations theory?
So international relations theory for a very long time worked under the assumption that religion really does not play a major role at all in explaining world politics. It was states and the relation between states that played a role, or it was supranational government and the idea that you have ordered international society. And in that narrative, religion was sort of expected to wither away, or at least to not play a major role. This has changed. It has changed throughout the 1990s, and then in particular with the emergence of political Islamism. Religion suddenly does play a role again in international relations, but it does so not as predicted by Huntington as a clash of civilizations, but there are many scholars in IR who realize that we actually have to open the black box of religion and look at religions as they variously influence the politics of their countries and also as they become transnationally active.
Do the government and the ROC converge their approach on other religious minorities in Russia?
Yes, very much so. So the Russian Orthodox Church was actually the motor behind the government's attitude towards religious minorities. Post-Soviet Russia started with a very liberal law on religious freedom, passed in 1991, and it amended that law in 1997, and it turned very restrictive, basically making it very difficult for newcomer religions to establish themselves in Russia, to get registered. But you should not take this to say that the Russian Orthodox Church wants to be the only church. It wants to be the leading church among a chorus of what they call traditional churches, and that includes Islam, Buddhism, Judaism, and to a lesser degree other Christian religions.
Can we expect the ROC to play an ever greater role in international geopolitics?
I think there are reasons to suppose that it will not play an ever greater role unless the Russian government continues its agenda along the lines of traditional values and Christian values. It's not the Russian Orthodox Church that manages to emerge into international sphere. It's the Russian government that makes it emerge. I think we can expect, however, the Russian Orthodox Church to play an important role in a transnational religious sphere. So not only in the Orthodox Commonwealth, but also among Christian churches as such, in fora like the World Council of Churches or other ecumenical fora with the Catholic Church. There the Russian Orthodox Church will play a role inside church politics. To what extent this goes into international politics between states, that is really a question of what the Russian government channels.